Hi guys, welcome to this video. 3 reasons why your family does not want you to be a photographer. Why? Well, my name is Pedro Pereyra and I've been a professional photographer for over 10 years. That's a long time. So I kind of know a few things here and there that I've learned in the last 10 years and I'd like to share them with you. So you're probably sitting there thinking about marrying your passion of becoming a professional photographer with your hustle and your business savviness, and you want to put them together so that you're able to follow your passion, follow your dream, and also earn an income and live happily ever after. Congratulations. But guess what? That's not how everybody sees it. Guess what? Your family and significant others might not want you to become a professional photographer. I know what you're going through because it happened to me. So here are my top 3 reasons why your family and relatives probably don't want you to be a professional photographer. Number 3 is they rather have you have a regular job. You know, maybe you went to school, maybe you've had a regular job, a good paying job for a long time, and they don't want to see you leave that job, that good job that's giving you that income every Friday or every Thursday, whenever you get paid. You know, that's number 1. You know, whether it's your significant other, like it happened to me. You know, I had to break it to my wife when we were newlyweds that I was going to go into business for myself and I was going to be a photographer. And that's not always the easiest thing to tell your new spouse or, you know, your family and relatives. They kind of look at you like, huh? You're going to do what now? So, you know, again, they rather see you have a regular job because you either went to school for something or you've been at this job for a long time, you have great benefits, maybe the pay is good. But guess what? If the passion is not there, if you're not passionate about what you're doing, then it doesn't matter if you make a million gazillion bucks a year. If it's not your passion, eventually the money's not going to do it alone. So you got to follow your heart. You got to follow your passion. How did I do it, you might ask? Well, by doing just that. I had a conversation with my spouse. We were newlywed at the time. We had a conversation. I was starting to fall in love with photography. I was just doing it on the side. I was doing a few family and friends, but I really started to fall in love with photography. And I started to fall in love with my camera and playing around with all my editing gear. And then a light bulb went off and I said, hey, I want to be a professional photographer. I think people could use my services in weddings, in sweet 15s, in baby showers, you name it. There's always going to be a need for a photographer. Number 2 reason why your family and relatives don't want you to be a professional photographer is, frankly, they don't think you can make it. You know, they don't think you can make it. When you tell your parents or you tell your spouse or significant others that you're going to be going into business and you're going to follow your dreams and your passion of photography and you're going to try to do it full time, they just don't think you could be successful. It's the same thing if you tell people that you're just going to open up a grocery store or any type of business, you know, because that is not the norm. Starting your business, going into business for yourself, it's not the norm. It's not what people are used to. So if you start telling people that you are going into business for yourself, especially you're going to go do photography, they just don't believe that you could be successful. They don't believe that you could pull it off. But guess what? This guy right here did it. Over 10 years in business, successful photo studio. And I did it with a lot of grind and a lot of work. Remember, if your significant other or your family members are being supportive of the fact that you're going to become a photographer or you're going to open up a business, then congratulations. But for the rest of us, for the ones like me, for the ones that I've talked to in all my years of being in business, it's usually you're going to get that face like, what are you doing? And again, they just don't think that you can make an income. They just don't think that you could be successful. That is number 2. And the number one reason why your family or significant other does not want you to be a photographer is simply your passion is not their passion. Let me say that again. Your passion is not their passion. So what you have cooking up in here, and you have cooking up in here, actually it's more in here. When you have cooking up in here, you know, when you have that love for something, especially for photography, when you hold that camera and you hold that lens and you can't wait to get out there and take some photos and show off your skills and go ahead and edit those photos, and you can't wait till you get home. You don't even go to bed before you look at those photos and you edit those photos. You're just so excited, like a kid at a candy store, like a puppy at PetSmart. I don't know. But that is the fact, guys. Your passion is not their passion. So don't expect people, your significant others, your spouse, maybe it's mom or dad or whoever it is. Don't expect them to understand what's cooking and what's burning inside the belly and inside here, inside your heart and inside your belly, because you know it's real. You know what you feel. You know what your passion is and what your love is. So you're the one that has to go ahead and you have to harness all that love and all that passion and all that energy and say, okay, I got this passion for this photography and this business I am going to do. And you sit down and you go over a business plan. And it's not rocket science, guys. There is a way to marry your passion with business savviness and go out there and create your own business. And that's what I did. For the past over 10 years, I have been owning my own photography and cinematography business, and it's been great. And now I want to help you follow your passion and follow your dream. And that's why I made this video, because over a decade ago, I was just like you, just started to tell my spouse, just started to tell my mom and my relatives and people that I was going to start my own business. And, you know, maybe you get a little, oh yeah, that's great here and there, maybe a little superficial, you know, but the reality of it is you're going to get that look, you're going to get challenged. And people just don't understand why you're doing what you're doing. So it's up to you to prove them wrong. It's up to you to arm yourself with as much information as you can. Nowadays, with the YouTubes and the Googles and all the information that's out there, reading books, you really can arm yourself with the business savviness and your photography skills and put them together, and then you'll be unstoppable. I'm here to help you get there because I started over 10 years ago and I've seen it all and I've done it all. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like. Please subscribe to my channel so we can continue to make more videos like this. Please subscribe, share, and like this video.